as St. Martin, our people, we have to work together, so moving forward.
You just need to get back to basics, and from there you could see everything.
Do not settle for less in life. And entrepreneurship is the best way to go. Working for yourself, 2 thumbs up. A blessed and wonderful good afternoon to my St. Martin family and our SOS family all around the world. Welcome to your program, Strictly Business. I'm your host, Mr. Brian Barry, alongside your co-host, Mr. Julian Rolax Jr. Call up a friend, call up a family member, call up someone and tell them right now it's another beautiful Sunday afternoon here in the beautiful island of St. Martin. And it's time to listen to Strictly Business on SOS Radio 95.9 FM. But before we get started, we'd like to shout out to our sponsors. If you're doing some great grocery shopping, you want a good supermarket, you got to go and visit the Aki supermarket right there on the Village Road for all your grocery shopping needs today. And if you need that fresh haircut, we got the barbershop there. Los Mejores Barbershop for the ladies, for the men, and also for the children. Get that fresh haircut. And during the week, you want some great movies to watch, some good entertainment, go and visit the Video Block DVD store right there in French Quarter, open from Monday to Saturday from 5:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Get all the latest movies on USB, on DVD, even on hard drive. If you're thinking movies, think the Video Block. For some great tasting food, we got Jerky's. We got Jerky's Tiki Hut right there on the Village Road. For some great tasting barbecue chicken and ribs, we got Jerky's next to the Plaza Casino as well. We also got Jerky's, Caribbean Jerky's over the hill, right across from the Megaplex. And we also got Fat Boy Jimmy right there on the Pondfield for some great tasting food. We also like to thank GBE, our water and electricity company. GB, thank you so much for your continued support. And if you're looking for apartments or commercial spaces, number one place to give a call, that is J&J Properties. Give them a call at 588-1216. That is J&J Properties, 588-1216. Christmas time is in the air. You want to go and buy all your electronics, go and visit the Bold Chance Electronics Store located right there on Front Street for all your shopping needs for the Christmas. Thank you so much, Bold Chance. Also for some great tasting food, we got Stasha's Restaurant right next to Aki Supermarket. Give them a call at 550-9108 or 524-9834. That is Stasha's, 550-9108 or 524-9834. Thank you so much to all our great sponsors. Thank you. Brother Rolax, good afternoon. How you doing?
Good afternoon, my brother. How you doing today?
Bless, my brother.
How was the week, man? We go into the Christmas time.
Yes,
Christmas.
sir. You can feel it in the air?
Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel it.
That's important.
And all the issues and all the problems, you still feel the nice Christmas time, and the road is getting busy day by day.
Yeah, especially now today on a Sunday.
You still have traffic,
People out there
But it's
shopping.
nice, bro. You feel good.
Seeing a lot of Christmas trees on the roof.
Seeing good that you're seeing the people, we last year had a bad hurricane. This year, we give thanks,
bro. We were spared.
And then
Thank God
not
for that.
everybody, but most people can still have a nice Christmas time and New Year's, because sometimes when a hurricane like that passes, bro, you don't even know Christmas is coming. So that is a nice feeling. But how things with you, my brother? How's business though?
Business is good. Business is productive. That's for sure. Try to keep it going that way. Yeah. Just do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But with the business of the country, man, it depends on who you speak to, how the country runs.
Exactly. But I would like to give thanks to everybody who's listening to us, man.
Absolutely.
Because, we have a lot of listeners out there. Sometimes you wouldn't imagine, you just walk in somebody, hey, I say on Sunday, I'm listening to you, and I like the program.
Yeah, they're reminding yourself that you're gonna be on.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll be on tomorrow.
On Sunday,
But
SOS is the best, bro.
Absolutely.
Because everybody sit on here and hear what's gonna happen or what's
want
happening.
to get the word out, you gotta go to SOS.
Exactly, bro. But Brian, today I would like to talk a little bit about, a little bit about the country like always, and talk about integrity and corruption, etc.
Okay.
Ryan, this last week passed, it saddens me, I know it saddens you too. Bro, every day you open the newspapers, and I was talking with my dad, there's a investigation, or somebody running somebody's house to check something, or they went somewhere to take the computers because they think somebody is corrupt, and you wonder and you ask yourself, what's the problem, you know, where are we going actually, you know, and I turn back and I understand, and you hear politicians and different individuals when they talk about independence. Okay, brother? I am not, how do you say, I'm not going to tell you I would not want to be independent from the Dutch, because it's like when you leave your mother house, you know? But Brian, if you, let's be honest, and I want the people to listen to hear very carefully, we have, it's too much corruption in our country. It's too much investigating. It's too much problems. How can we go independent, Brian, and our own people, they catch our hand in the cookie jar?
Right.
Tell me how, because then they will turn around and tell you, yeah, but the Dutch is a corrupt country. But don't let's not talk about that.
Right.
Let's talk about us. We are a small country now, bro, and this every day is something.
We need to clean house.
We need to clean up. To me, brother, and I'm gonna give my opinion. When St. Martin, we get our real leaders, bro. People who really want to bring this country forward, you know, and when the investigation team doesn't have no more work, then we can start to talk about independence.
But I think mostly what the people really want, who are positively for independence, they're not saying if we vote for it now, it happens tomorrow. What they're saying is, okay, put it to the people, we need a referendum to see the mindset of the population right now. And we want it, but we want it now in 10 years or in X amount of time.
Yeah.
So then we could now start to pressure the country to start leaning towards that. You know, because when your mother or father are going to put you out of the house, they start to train you towards that. Listen, you're going to need this, you're going to need that, you're going to need this.
But we have a long way, Brian.
But that's why give it a time frame, give it a 10-year. Right now, okay, we're going 2019. If let's say we do the referendum 2020, let's say by 2030, for instance, St. Martin's needs to be independent. I mean, you put that for the people out there. Then at least we know in everybody's mind, okay, boy, we hit a referendum, we voting for was this, and now we need to see, okay, great, we're going to get a hospital, then we're going to get this.
Yeah, but
those are the things people want to see in place.
Indeed, right, but
a bigger prison or a better prison.
Wouldn't you want leaders, Brian, that...
Yeah, but when? If you don't, because every 4 years we know we have election anyhow, and it's
scary. But we're going, like we said, we're going around...
Yeah, but remember, it's scary at times. You see, we always say we need new brains or new politicians or whatnot. When we see these new people form new parties and they present themselves, they don't get that support from the community, because a lot of times it's like, nah, who they be, or who they think they be. We're like scared to even give the new parties a chance. You know?
Yeah, but bro, you know, let me give you a little...
Like the old heads, we always keep wanting them there for experience.
That's what I'm telling you, but that's what I'm telling you. Let me give you something here, bro.
And why I sleep good at night is, I say, St. Martin, as small as we is, and we are corrupt regardless, there's so many other countries, bigger or smaller, the same.
That's what I'm telling you. Of course, but when you go, I was checking a little article, and the top countries in corruption in the Caribbean, where you find the most corruption. The country that's come up is Jamaica. Different articles I see, but I see in which article which island come up the most. Haiti is one, Jamaica also, even Dominica, brother, and Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, and these are countries also that is independent, you know. But you will, again, as you say, you will always get corruption. But it has to, at least we can try somewhere to decrease it, Brian.
Of course.
You know, we try. Look, we have new MPs, and again, bro, I'm not for no political party. We're talking about individuals now, and we're talking serious business here now. You know, for example, now the man of the hour, the man of the week is Rolando Bryson. You know, everybody's talking about him. Why? Because Brian is something different.
Correct.
From all the years we had parliamentarian, he's doing his work. So you see what is being done. I'm giving you an example. The budget. I'm not a financial man. I would like to congratulate him too, because I really truly like his work, and I like how he defended himself and the stuff he brings forward. You know, it's nothing about negativity. I would want a parliamentarian that works, bro, every day, checking stuff. If something come in the front, explain or ask the minister certain questions. You have to ask them. That's your job.
Correct.
What do we really want in St. Martin? To sit on and just lay down and just leave everything run, or we have get parliamentarians that are vocal, are asking questions, or bring stuff in front. What's
But
this? What's
that's
that?
exactly how you get change as well, because it needs to have an individual that raising the bar,
Exactly.
raising the level. Okay, so it's going to make the others now, as you can see now, everybody looking to do something.
Yeah.
You understand? Because you don't want to be amongst someone who's making you look bad
Yeah,
at the end of the
yeah,
day.
yeah.
So it makes them raise their level as well, which we should get better governance.
And that's why and if you look at it now, Brian,
Mm-hmm.
with the social media, you know, it has its negativities but it has positivities now, because a lot of people now is watching the parliamentarians in parliament
Mhm.
to see what is going on. What I'm saying to you is, when we go to vote, Brian, we vote because we want people in place to run the country. So I believe that nothing should be a secret. So if you have a budget meeting, the people are supposed to know, like, okay, what is going on within this budget meeting, this and this and this and that.
Yeah.
This is happening.
Yeah.
You know? Because why would because today, tomorrow, people come out, ministers even come out and say, yeah, it's a lie. No. Why would a parliamentarian, which is the highest office, come out and lie to his people? You know? So the people are sitting down and they're watching these things and say, wow, this is what's going on in there.
Yeah, they're watching, looking for the facts too. Who to believe?
Who to believe?
Yeah. Because if you have the government saying one thing and then the legislators saying something else, it's like, that's what I was telling you in the beginning of the program. It's like each level of the country is crying.
Yeah.
The people are crying, the parliamentarians are crying, the government is crying. So then who leading us? If everybody else crying and pointing fingers, you know, who's leading us?
Yeah.
That's the baffling part.
Again, so like I was telling you, going back on the independence thing, Brian, you know, we need, bro, again, you see in the papers, you have even civil servants' name keep coming up in certain investigations, and you ask yourself, okay, we gotta work on this. We gotta work on it, Brian. If we do not work on it, we cannot go forward. The country cannot prosper, you know, because remember, you have businessmen, you have young ones coming up. Every day they read the papers. What do they see? People who want to come here to work. When they want to become a civil servant or work for government, they see, hey, this, again, investigation here, investigation there.
Yeah.
So there's something wrong. There's something that we need to really look onto. I'm going to give you another example, bro, of our country. They were saying about the hospital, right? A new hospital is coming, and a company who's in Italy is going to do the hospital, right? The company is bankrupt, but forget about the bankruptcy, you know. But when you see these things, the first thing that comes to mind is, wow, so our country we don't have any contractors here.
Exactly.
That can do the job. Don't forget about the bankruptcy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Don't we have any contractors here in St. Martin that can do the job, can do the hospital?
I thought the same thing.
You know,
It's like anytime the money is too big,
Yeah.
it's too big for us.
it's too big for us.
Okay, we don't want to create millionaires that we know. We'd rather give the millions to people who are outside.
Outside.
And then it seems that way. Because I show we have dedicated contractors here
We do have
that can do the job.
that can do the job, brother. That
For
can
sure.
really do the job. You know, bro. You know, I met a guy.
And it should have been done that way so you could have give a lot of locals that they dig into, because they're going to need a lot of helpers and a lot of guys who
Indeed.
get
So
some
you
money.
can
so-
give subcontractors. You know, I met a guy who has a contractor company. It's not a big one, a small one. You know, he doesn't even know, Brian, how does the bidding process go. Just to show you that, you know, some contractors, they don't even know how it go, how to approach government if they want a little job or if they want to do a little thing. They don't even know how to do these things.
But when it comes to that too, bro, it's up to the individual company as well. If you're living in a country and you're part of a structure of, let's say, the bidding process and you're a contractor, now you have to make it your business to go and find out
Yeah,
if
indeed.
you want that dig in.
Indeed.
Nobody's
Indeed.
going to come to you. You have to go and find out what are the process.
How
of-
does
of
it go?
getting- Yeah.
How does it go? How does it go?
But what we're saying too is very sad, because initial nice time of a new hospital being built, the type of money that is going to be created off of that, it should have been an opportunity for the local company and local helpers and contractors to get that chance, that window of making a good income. To say, hey, we help build the structure, the new hospital
Yeah,
of St. Martin.
yeah.
Not some outsider of,
Yeah,
and that created.
But what I would like
How
to,
much time so you going to build a hospital in your lifetime?
Indeed.
So it would have been a good initial moment.
and I would like to also set it, Brian, on the new parliamentarians, so not try, stay clean,
Yeah.
stay clean in there,
Yeah.
that because even when whoever comes, they have nothing to tell you, bro, you're getting a big salary. You could take a loan or you can invest. You can do whatever you want with what you have. Work for the people here in St. Martin. Look, brother, the parliamentarian Caruso, he went to jail. You know that.
Heard about that?
He went to jail. So this is no joke now, brother. This thing is serious now.
And before he was the prime minister.
He was the prime minister,
Before,
first prime minister
imagine
of
that.
10-10-10.
Imagine that.
So this is
You're not too big to go to jail. Huh?
no, my brother. This is a
You
big
get your hands
fella.
dirty.
This guy got 8,000 and something
See
votes.
that? Wow. Yeah, I read about it. Yeah, Scotland.
Yeah, Gerrit Schotten. He got
Horrible.
8,000. It was
Horrible,
tough.
horrible,
It was tough, but
horrible.
again, I'm not gonna judge. The judge did his work and they say, yeah, you have to go to jail for three years. But again, I'm gonna tell you something that I look at the parliament meetings every other day, Brian, and I really study and listen what every parliamentarian is saying. And what really touched me is William Marlin said in the parliament meeting, he said, independence is one, but it cannot be that we live in a country that you're doing wrong and you cannot go to jail.
Right.
You understand that? So, because when you hear people talk about independence, I don't know if it's that what they're referring to. Because you're a leader and you can do whatever you want and don't get locked up, but if Brian take a pizza, he get locked up. It can't work, brother.
Right.
Everybody, if you do wrong, you go to jail.
Yeah, and
that's how it works.
Of course, in every country, independent or not, there are laws that govern the country.
The country, yeah.
So you're not too big to be above the law.
Above the law. No, but sometimes when you hear certain arguments, you wonder,
Okay.
where what they're trying to say with independent.
Okay.
You hear certain things, and that's why. And when I hear that, bro, another thing I was talking about, I was telling my dad. Imagine Barack Obama ran the United States 8 years, bro, with no type of nastiness, no scandals. I mean, he ran it clean, bro. Up to this day, I think if he would have run again, he would have gotten in office again. So if he could have done that with a country of 300 million people, Brian, what is our problem? We can't see the money. Is the money too big? If we see a little money, we want it already. I don't even understand where.
Yeah, of course. I see where you're going. But at the end of the day, too, using the example of Barack Obama shows you for that 8 years what he did. Look at the turnout now. You understand? So sometimes you run in a country or you're doing something, you try to do it the best of your ability.
Yes.
But when your term is up,
it's up.
The absolute opposite of what you were doing is what's taking place right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's scary because you would want to see keep going up progress.
Indeed.
You understand?
And Brian.
And that's what you get here in St. Martin as well too, because even if you have 4 years of great governance with a certain political leader or whatever, you see as soon as we get rid of them or whoever, the others don't want to continue this, so there's no continuity of the great work that's being done. They say, no, you wasn't doing this, or you, because that's what you see, the now President Trump, Obama, he what he did wasn't good. The Obamacare ain't no good. This wasn't no good. That ain't no good.
It's always happening like that.
Yeah, we don't want to give the credit where credit is due and say, let's continue
Democrats
something.
and Republicans.
Exactly. So Samantha, we don't got Democrats and Republicans, but we're going to have the same structure. Oh, no, they was going to do this with a dump. We ain't doing that with a dump. So
before Obama was Bush, right?
Yeah. And he was horrible. Again, for the American people.
Yeah.
So he was horrible. So there's no... In every
but
country,
again, Brian, you can't say it, because look, he ran 8 years too.
Yeah.
And the people voted for him again. So what is horrible and what not?
Exactly.
Sometimes
exactly.
ask yourself, you know, because that's why sometimes I ask myself sometimes, Brian, every day, honestly, bro, I ask myself, okay, what do we want in St. Martin? What do the people want? If you hear, when I heard MP on the radio, he was on PJD2, Orlando Bryson, you know, and he said, oh, a lot of people telling me, boy, take it easy, boy. He said, put it down, you know.
But I think I can answer that, you know.
No, but hold on. What I mean is, Brian, is if he's doing a job, right? You went to school, bro. I went to school.
Yeah.
I have my own mind. I go in there. This is what I want to do. And if I get older heads telling me, boy, take it easy, boy. You're young.
Yeah.
I don't do this. You're young.
Yeah.
The trend will never end. What were you saying just now?
When you ask the question, you ask yourself, what do the people of St. Martin
want? Yes. I keep asking
you. If they ask you that, you have an answer that you would give in general. What do we want? Because that's what you're saying. You're gonna ask what the people. If they ask me now, what do the people want?
I can tell you now. Not linking parties
correct,
with each other.
Correct.
I can tell you
across the board
what parliamentarians now I like to see work. That's what I want. But on the other hand, you have people saying no, they mustn't say this. No, they mustn't say that. Let's say that some people say he should not bring the financial budget in light. So then, that's why I'm asking, what do we want? If we want everything to keep hitting, when election time come, vote for the same people. Somebody came by me someday there, Brian, and we had a nice discussion. Cousin of mine. And he kept telling me he's tired of voting because we keep going in the same round. The same people keep coming. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
The same people keep coming and nothing is changing.
Yeah.
But I, as an individual, I seen change, but it's very little, but it's coming. The change is coming. You know, I'm seeing, you know, old heads is going on bit by bit. So the change is coming. At a certain time, that's why I'm telling you, the young parliamentarians have to stay clean, because then when at a certain amount of years, we're gonna have a lot of young guys that is fresh, clean. You know, that no Dutch official can say this is that and do no. We're gonna have guys that are clean inside there, and St. Martin have a fresh new start. That's what I'm trying to say. But when I keep asking what do St. Martin want, when you hear certain people say certain things, you know, sometimes I don't really, go into discussion, but it's good to hear people.
Of course.
You know, then you'll be like, okay, this is what I really want or not, you know. Because I'm sure MP Bryson, he got a lot of people congratulating him, telling, boy, keep going, do what you have to do. But some people saying, boy, don't leave that thing alone, you know. Yeah. Because he had get threats and things like that, you know. So that's why I'm asking, what do we really want in the country? You know, that's why I keep asking myself. Because Ryan, look, when my father back in the day started with the SAP, you know, he started for the poor man, you know. So he had his mindset what he wanted to achieve for the smaller man. Now, me and you know, just give you an example, we have our mindset, this is what we want for our people of St. Martin. But if you realize that the people want that, then you're basically wasting your time, bro.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If the people rather that we get parliamentarians to just sit down in parliament and don't say nothing and leave people do what they want, civil servants do what they want, and keep investigating, TBO running in people's houses every other day, you know, then you can just give up and say, well, yeah, that's what they want, Brian. We can't do no more. That means we come in on the radio every Sunday and the people are listening, but on the other hand, you get people saying, boy, good job, this is what we want, this is what we need.
But at the end, on another note, the people could never really get what they want if the system don't change either. Because we see it year in, year out, every time there's election. The people are voting, and they think and they know in their mind they want to vote for this person, for the ministers, for the government. That's what people always, in their mind, that's what they're voting for. I want he for minister, this for minister, her for minister. But the system we have, you're voting for your parliamentarians.
Yeah, but
And
they
the,
give
and the
it.
politicians know it so well that they always smooth it off and say, hey, you're running for parliament. For
Parliament.
parliament. They know in their mind, I would love to be
become
a minister
yeah.
for to do
But
this.
Brian, remember,
But
I
we
given
voted for
you, we
parliamentarians.
given the parliamentarians the power to choose who they think is right to
Yeah,
execute.
but that's the problem. So we're taking it out of the first initial time. It's in the people's hand. The people choosing the parliamentarians, and because the outcome becomes XYZ, they're saying now that's the people's choice, and the people's choice are the individual parliamentarians who now go and pick or appoint the ministers. But the system should have been the people give the people the government that they want, meaning you get to vote for your government, right? And then maybe the government could have appointed the parliamentarians. It should have been probably the opposite way, because that's what the people want. The people are the government.
Yeah, they,
But it doesn't be so. The people must be the parliament. And the parliament is who we choose, and they go now and appoint your government. They say, I give you the power now to put somebody in place. But that ain't really what the people want. The people want to choose who to put in place, and then who they put in place, you choose your parliamentarians.
yeah.
You understand? Because that way now you could appoint legal minds, somebody who know the law, somebody who would legislate, and then you
No,
won't,
but
you won't
Brian,
have
again,
this long drawn
But
out.
it can be like that, because if, let's say for example, me and you get elected,
Mhm.
and we're gonna put somebody for justice. I'm just giving you an example.
Mhm, mhm,
I'm gonna say, boy, Brian, let me put Billy D. He has his law office, and he knows a lot about the law. And let me put him there. It's not that it can't happen, bro. But it's just that now
Yeah, but
it's different. The
no, but-
parliamentarians
but we-
choosing who they feel
But we
they
want
think
we
is
gonna
best.
lean back to the same problem. Then the people gonna say, "Oh, we didn't choose Billy Lee." You get what I'm saying? That's what we got
I
now.
understand you.
We didn't choose
Like
this
the president,
minister.
you're
We
trying to
didn't. Yeah, we didn't choose that minister. We didn't choose this minister. That's what you get every single day. Oh, they're doing what they want. Oh, and then the person who you vote for is, let's say, T.O. Oh, he ain't telling the ministers nothing. You see where it go? We got this gap in between
Yes, indeed,
of the
right.
person that you really wanted, he in parliament, and now you're telling him, but I ain't choose why you appointed that minister. The minister ain't listening to you, or she ain't, you know?
Yeah.
So the system doesn't change. We're going to always have this roundabout story that we're going, because the people are out there knocking on doors for votes. But again, I could only represent you in parliament. Put me in parliament. And then when now you're seeing the light is being is shone on parliament right now. For me, I'm seeing the light. The parliamentarians are inside there, and now it's the chair who has all the power.
Yeah, boy.
Because the parliamentarians want meetings and they don't have no say. They have to wait.
Yeah, boy, yeah.
So wait, I appointed. You understand? So the people voted. We voted for the chair. No, the chair again was selected among themselves who's going to be chair.
negotiations
And now,
of
and, now,
government.
and now look at the blunder that they're in. They're not blunder because now they're the mercies of the chair. Whether it's a woman or a man doesn't matter, but you know, they are now on the mercies of the chair because they see an important meeting to call or schedule. 3, 4, 5 of them want it, when they're in opposition or whatever, they have to wait. The chair now decides, okay, if this meeting is important or not. Now, the other way around, if the chair decides tomorrow he or she has an important meeting to call, all
Bam,
the come.
Yeah.
All
That's
of
why
them.
the
So,
chairlady is very,
so where
very,
we
very-
going?
Our chairlady, chair gentleman, it is very powerful.
They have
position.
all the power.
It's a very, very powerful position.
So that's
Wow.
where that's how our country
But
is
bro,
spinning in
it's-
circles.
yeah,
It
you-
makes you like, nah, man.
But you will always get that which position is more powerful than the other. That's
Yeah, but the
it's
chair,
always-
no, but still, the chair, again, I mean, it's 15 individuals or whatnot, but the chair shouldn't have no sides. The chair should be cheering.
But the chair is a part of the government.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but the
Remember?
chair should be cheering, okay, two parliamentarians bring up a point and they have a meeting next week, Thursday. I don't care if the others ain't bring up no meeting. We have something to talk about.
You have to be a minimum of 3, eh?
Yeah, whatever the minimum
Yeah.
is. What I'm saying is the parliament, the bodies in there, they have an important issue to talk
I
about.
understand, I
Let's
understand.
get it it done. I don't care which side of,
Understand.
let's get it done. That's me, that's my job for me to cheer. We have an important agenda to deal with next week, Tuesday, let's say. XYZ, they have the flow, and this is what we're talking about. Anybody else have anything for upcoming, that's what it is. We need to hear what the parliament has to say. Not when the chair is ready.
I got you. Yeah.
Then now the issue that you're having, as you can see, you're having certain parliamentarians, they're taking another route to get to the people. Meaning they're going in the media now. They're going in, they're giving press briefings now.
Yes.
Just so the people
So
can
people
hear
can see because
that
they can't get it to the people within parliament.
so the people could understand, listen here, we in there ain't doing nothing. You know, we want to say this and we want
But
to
they
say that,
can't.
but we ain't getting no time and we ain't
As
getting
only
this.
with social media, eh?
So the people now is like, but what kind of government, what kind of Mickey Mouse country we running? You coming now to us and complaining and making noise. There's a structure for that.
Yeah.
So what going on with the structure? The chair now deciding what are you gonna talk about, when are you gonna talk about it? So that gonna again drag on the progress of the country.
But again, bro, like you say, and I will say it again,
Dragging
bro.
on everything.
Our new parliamentarians stay clean, ministers stay clean, and we move forward.
Try your best to stay clean.
Stay clean, brother.
You're
Stay-
being paid.
Stay clean.
So whatever you do in the dark will come to light.
Yeah. So stay clean, and everything is gonna be all right. You
The
know?
last words, my brother. We gotta wrap it.
Well, bro, I just wanted to give congratulations to Ife. You know, she made it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah,
awesome. Congrats,
Ife
Ife.
Bajujo. She wanted it. She wanted
Nice.
it. You know,
I
I
was
really wanted to
wondering.
come
Yeah,
back
yeah.
to
Nice.
talk to her about it because
Nice.
remember she ran against people who was on list, eh?
Mhm.
So it was. I'm
Very good,
sure
Ife.
she felt,
Congrats.
you know.
Huge congrats.
But congratulations to her.
Awesome.
You know, really,
Awesome,
really
awesome,
congratulations. But Brian, again, you know, I still see the light. I have a lot of passion for our country, and I see the light that we are getting there. You know, not talking about no parties or not.
Yeah.
Talking about
Country
the
itself.
country itself.
Yeah.
And I have a faith, really the faith that we
Progress, but slow progress.
Slow, yes, progress, but very slow progress. So Martin, thank you. SOS, thank you, Big Brian.
St. Martin people, that's our time for today. Thank you for yours. Remember, life is all about choices, so be careful who you choose and what you choose because time waits on no one. Till next time, strictly business.